We're still passing through slum sectors. They look almost identical to the slums in Los Angeles. Off in the distance, an enormous dam stretches halfway across my line of vision. I wait until a jumbotron flashes by, then squint to see the small letters on the bottom corner of the screen. Boulder City, Nevada, I say. Really close now. The train will probably stop here for a while, but afterwards it shouldn't take more than 35 minutes to arrive in Vegas. Day nods. He leans over, unties our food sack, and searches for something to eat. Good. Sooner we get there, sooner we'll find the Patriots. He seems distant. Sometimes Day tells me what his nightmares are about, failing his trial, or losing Tess on the streets, or running away from plague patrols. Nightmares about being the Republic's most wanted criminal. Other times, when he's like this and keeps his dreams to himself, I know they must be about his family, his mother's death, or John's. Maybe it's better that he doesn't tell me about those. I have enough of my own dreams to haunt me, and I'm not sure I have the courage to know about his. You're really set on finding the Patriots, aren't you? I say, as Day pulls out the stale hunk of fried dough from the food sack. This isn't the first time I've questioned his insistence on coming to Vegas, and I'm careful about the way I approach the topic. The last thing I want Day to think is that I don't care about Tess, or that I'm afraid to meet up with the Republic's notorious rebel group. Tess went with them willingly. Are we putting her in danger by trying to get her back? Day doesn't answer right away. He tears the fried dough in half and offers me a piece. Take some, yeah? You haven't eaten in a while. I hold a hand up politely. No thanks, I reply. I don't like fried dough. Instantly, I wish I could stuff the words back in my mouth. Day lowers his eyes and puts the second half back into the food sack, then quietly starts eating his share. What a stupid, stupid thing for me to say. I don't like fried dough. I can practically hear what's going through his head. Poor little rich girl with her posh manners. She can afford to dislike food. I scold myself in silence, then make a mental note to tread more carefully next time. After a few mouthfuls, Dave finally responds. I'm not just going to leave Tess behind without knowing she's okay. Of course he wouldn't. Dave would never leave anyone he cares about behind, especially not the orphan girl he's grown up with on the streets. I understand the potential value of meeting the Patriots, too. After all, those rebels had helped Day and me escape Los Angeles. They're large and well-organized. Maybe they have information about what the Republic is doing with Day's little brother, Eden. Maybe they can even help heal Day's festering leg wound. Ever since that fateful morning when Commander Jameson shot him in the leg and arrested him, his wound has been on a roller coaster of getting better and then worse. Now his left leg is a mass of broken, bleeding flesh. He needs medical attention. Still, we have one problem. The Patriots won't help us without some sort of payment, I say. What can we give them? For emphasis, I reach into my pockets and dig out our meager stash of money. 4,000 notes. All I had on me before we made a run for it. I can't believe how much I miss the luxury of my old life. There are millions of notes under my family's name, notes that I'll never be able to access again. Day polishes off the dough and considers my words with his lips pressed together. Yeah, I know, he says, running a hand through his tangled blonde hair. But what do you suggest we do? Who else can we go to? I shake my head helplessly. Day is right about that. As little as I'd like to see the Patriots again, our choices are pretty limited. Back when the Patriots had first helped us escape from Batala Hall, when Day was still unconscious and I was wounded in the shoulder, I'd asked the Patriots to let us go with them to Vegas. I'd hoped they would continue to help us. They'd refused. You paid us to get Day out of his execution. You didn't pay us to carry your wounded asses all the way to Vegas, Kaya had said to me. Republic soldiers are hot on your tail for crying out loud. We're not a full-service soup kitchen. I'm not risking my neck for you two again unless there's money involved. Up until that point, I'd almost believed that the Patriots cared about us. But Kayade's words had brought me back to reality. They'd helped us because I'd paid Kayade 200,000 Republic notes, the money I'd received as a reward for Day's capture. Even then, it had taken some persuasion before she sent her Patriot comrades in to help us.